Well, here is the tractor formerly known as Towmater. Looks sad without the diesel and the big tires on it, but it's still a 1971 Hydra-Trac 14, and it's up for sale. I'm going to be selling a few tractors. I'm not so sure I'm going to sell the orange one I was originally going to sell, just because the more I look at it, the more I realize I don't want to sell it. But this guy's going to be up for sale. Everything on it works good. It doesn't have a motor, obviously, so probably going to sell it for around $350, $300, somewhere around there. Transmission in it works great, just needs a motor and a clutch and some wiring if you want to put lights back in it. It does have a newer style nose on it now, just mainly because I wanted to keep the grill and hood off of it. I think I'm going to convert one of my Onan tractors to a Ghost grill. So I'll have like a 68 SS12 style with a Ghost grill and an Onan, and a 68 style, the yellow one, the Mongrel 3, that has an Onan in it, and I might have a Ghost grill style Onan. I think this Ratty SS16 over here, that one I am either going to swap. I might put the Ghost nose on that one, but I may not, mainly because I don't really know what I want to do with that yet. That one will probably end up getting sold, but the fenders are really good. The gas tank's really good. The motor runs decent. It just has a big piece of metal welded on the front of the frame, so I got to work on that. Now that I pulled that diesel out of Towmater, either this 68 is going to get a diesel in it, or this 1970 SS12 might get a diesel in it. And I actually have the correct 1970 SS12, the orange side panels for the hood. That would be kind of cool with a diesel in it, because it's in pretty nice shape, and the diesel that I have to put in it that came out of Mater is black, so it wouldn't look too bad if I did that. And I mean, I'm going through my garage right now, and I'm like trying to think. I want to get rid of at least 2 machines, if not 3. But I don't really know which ones to sell. I mean, like I said, that SS16 I may part with. The 68 Suburban 10 or Suburban 12, I really want to put that one back together. I haven't even driven it. I bought it like 3 years ago, and it's been sitting with no motor in it, or I should say not running. It has a motor in it. That's the 77 16.6 or SS16. I think it's a 77 16.6. I painted the fenders for it. They're not terrific, but they're yellow. They're not bent and stuff. Can't sell the CB Special. Can't sell the 69 diesel. Definitely can't sell the Mongrel 3. Can't sell that 73 SS16 because I bought it off the original owner. It's too nice. My snowblower machine, can't sell that one. That is a BGMS and it runs awesome. Miss Emily, I can't sell. Can't sell my loader tractors. Can't sell the $40 SS16. I still want to do that one up like the 500,000th SS16, all white with, you know, silver muffler guard and stuff. Maybe I'll get around to it someday. Don't have any desire to do it right now. I did too many restorations last year. Again, I thought about selling this 1970, but it's in really, really good shape. Even though the paint's not quite original on it, it's in really good shape. 69 SS12 I can't sell because I waited so long for that thing. This is Hugh's old tractor, the SS18, so that's a 76 SS18. Can't sell that one. Hugh did a ton of work to it, and I just want to keep it because he did all the work on it. I'm just going to end up clearing it with either satin or a high gloss clear, Rust-Oleum over all the paint. Thought about selling this 1970 Suburban 12. Runs and drives great. I don't use it nearly as much as I used to, but that's an all original machine I bought off the original owner. So I kind of want to keep it. I kind of want to clean it up a little bit and just polish up the fenders with some WD-40 or ATF and try to get it looking a little bit better, but I want to keep most of the patina on it. Obviously the D10S I can't sell. This Roper 16T I don't want to sell because that was a 1976 Bicentennial. That's why it's red, white, and blue. That one I got to do some more work on. I'll probably end up swapping the motor on that one. You know, I'm still debating selling this one. I have it up on Facebook Marketplace. Nobody's bid on it yet. I started out at $950. I dropped the price down to $900 mainly because I put so much work into this tractor. I don't want to let it go for any less than that. I mean, it's deceiving because it's dirty right now, but underneath all that dirt, The whole chassis is painted and clear coated. It has like 4 coats of clear coat on it. The motor in this thing runs really good. The tires are decent all the way around. Everything works on it, except I think the charging system may not work. But it's just such a nice tractor. I don't want to let it go for nothing. So if that one doesn't sell soon, I'm probably just going to throw some 231050 Carlisle Ags I have on the back and maybe get some tri-ribs for the front. Obviously, the AR-14, I haven't quite finished that one. I just got to touch up the paint on the wheels, throw the decals I have on it, hook up some lights and things like that, put the front headlight panel back in. That one's pretty much done. I think it needs a carburetor. It runs really crummy, and the carburetor, the throttle shaft wiggles all over the place. Then the Mr. Plow, that ST12, not going to sell that one, runs too stinking good. And then I just took the tires from Mater and stuck them on the back of this ST12. This one is a 76 ST12. That one I think is a 74, 73 or 74. I think that's a 74. Yeah, that's a 74. This one's a 76. So I don't want to sell either ones of these. And then I have this SS18 that had the loader on it that I bought last year. I don't really want to sell that one because it's in really good shape. The guy that I bought it from, it was his grandfather's tractor, and he had started restoring it. He had it repainted with pretty much original paint. I had to touch up the paint on the back fender, so it looks a little bit crummy right now, but I put a new dash on it off of like a 73, 74. I have the steering wheel for this, the grill, everything for this. So this one I want to put back together, again, with another 18 horse motor, because that had the BGMS in it. So I don't know, that leaves me with only a couple that I really could potentially sell. Again, Tow Mater's definitely for sale, or the tractor formerly known as Tow Mater. I don't know about this guy. I mean, if I sold this one, I'd probably have to get like $550 for it. And obviously, I'm not leaving the mid-mount grader on it. And I would take off the 3-point hitch and take off the wheel weights. Probably leave the stack on it because I think it's welded. But I might consider selling that one. But like I said, I'd have to get $550 for it. And I don't know if I'd get that for it. But I might consider it. I should probably sell that one before I sell the orange one. But again, I bought this one off the original owner. I actually waited like 3 years to buy this tractor and 2 other ones. This one and the CB Special came from the same guy, so I kind of like keeping this one. I don't know, I'm just trying to clean stuff up. I just want everything I have to be running and working. This SS12, like I said, I got to get back to that one. I'm going to swap a different motor into it because that one knocks. I may put that motor in Tow Mater. It runs really good. It just knocks at high RPM, so I don't know if it'll fail or it'll probably run forever like that, but... So I don't know, I guess I could sell this one, this 70 SS12, but I don't have a 70 SS12. That's why I kept that one, and it is a real 70 SS12. It just has a different grill on it. Again, I could sell that one. I don't really want to sell that one. That one, throw a battery in it, it starts up every time. So I got to finish this SS12, the 69 this year. So it's really down to, you know, the ugly SS16, the 68 Suburban 12, and I kind of want to keep that one. I don't know. It's tough. You really shouldn't get into buying and storing this many tractors because when you get time and money invested in them, you really don't want to part with any of them. And obviously the 679, I'm not going to part with that one. I don't know. I'm gonna keep trying to sell the orange one I restored, mainly because, again, I have like 3 orange SS12s. I have the 68. That one is worth the most probably out of all of them because I have done such a good job restoring it. So I'll probably list that one on Craigslist, but Tow Mater is definitely going to get sold. I hope I get like $300 for it. That would make me happy. I think that's about what I paid for it, even though when I bought it, I don't remember. I think it had the 14 in it when I bought it, but I couldn't get it to stay running, so kind of gave up on it. But that's a little short video from Cranky Motorsports, or not so short. Hey, one thing I wanted to say, big thank you to everybody. I reached 1,000 subscribers recently. The funny thing is, it took me, I don't know, I've probably been on YouTube like 10 years, and I finally just broke 1,000 subscribers. I think people with the pandemic, I've just been slowly creeping up. Last year, I was probably at 400 something subscribers. Now I'm over 1,000. So thank you everybody who watches my channel. Some point in time, I'll probably do some more owning tips and tricks stuff, although I've covered mostly everything I have knowledge on. you know, I got to do the oil pan gasket on a couple of them and the side plate gasket. So maybe I'll do a video about that, but no promises. I got really burned out doing tractors last year. I mean, I almost wanted to sell like 10 of my tractors, because if I got, you know, $500 or $600 a piece for a bunch of my tractors, I could make some pretty good money and put it towards my car, finishing my car, or just sit on it. But realistically, I'm at a point right now, I don't really have to sell anything. I just want to get some spending money. So again, I think this 67 Super 12 or 68 Super 12 special that I made, I'm probably going to end out selling this guy. So we'll see where it goes. Thanks for watching Cranky Motorsports. Have a great day. God bless America, and keep tractoring.